Hello all and welcome to the next video. In my last actual figure review, we were doing the build a figure for Strong Guy, and at the end of that I told y'all about doing an Amazon package that was supposed to come in, and that if it didn't come in I would just do the Wendigo build a figure. Well, both of those kind of got sidetracked. One, the Amazon package did not come in. And we ended up having a bit of a family kind of emergency thing. So I had to leave that night, so I didn't get to do the Wendigo either. That's why the last video was the comic book stuff. I had filmed it last week and kind of saved it for like a situation like that where I could just upload it and kind of replace something else, if I had to. But it's early in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock. It's a little over 6, to be fair. When I got home late last night, it was right around midnight or so, a little over midnight, there was a box on the porch, which miraculously, now, to be fair, we don't have a lot of package stealing or anything around here. But it was there. I don't know how long it had been there. I don't know how late UPS, because it was Amazon and they shipped it through UPS, how late they dropped it off or whatever. But this was the Amazon package I was talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I had been looking at this MODOK already. I was unsure if I was gonna get it just because I'm not the biggest MODOK fan. I don't know much about him, to be totally honest with you. But it's just such a, it just looks like such a great sculpt, that I kind of wanted to get it. And I saw a few different reviews on it. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get it. This figure's actually been on sale on Amazon for a while. I know Toy Shiz had posted about it going up on sale like a couple of days ago. It just went on sale. It's been on sale since before that. This has been on sale, since the Prime days, I think. The Amazon Prime days. And it's just stayed at that, $40 mark. Yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. This is what I was waiting for when I was talking about that Amazon package. And, yeah, grand. We'll do this and then probably go into the Wendigo stuff. Yeah, yesterday while I was waiting for the to see if the Amazon package would ever arrive, before I left the house, I did dig out my Build-A-Figure Sasquatch as well, so we'll be able to take a look at Sasquatch with Wendigo. Yeah, cool. But either way, we have MODOK. Now, to be fair, this is kind of a Build-A-Figure as well. I am doing some form of a Build-A-Figure, I guess you could say, but yeah, we got this big box. It's funny, when my friend Cranky saw this at GameStop when it came out, where he lives, and he was like, I don't know what's in there. It's like this big, long box, and I don't know what else is all in there, and it's funny because, it ended up being a Build-A-Figure, so that's probably why. But, there we go, there's the back of the box. I mean, it just looks like a fantastic sculpt. Yeah, I can't wait to get this open. You want to read the little bio? There we go. From the Villain Wave, I do have the Scientist Supreme. I don't know if I'm going to go out of my way to get, the AIM Army Builder stuff, but I probably won't, to be honest. I don't do that with, the G.I. Joe stuff. I didn't go out of my way to get the generic Cobra infantry soldiers or anything, so I'm probably not going to go out of my way to get the generic AIM soldiers. It's just not something I'm really interested in. But yeah, MODOK. Let's crack this open. Funny enough, mine has a cut here where it looks like you'll notice this sometimes on boxes if you're collecting. I see it a lot with figures at Walmart, because the people who the stalkers, and it happens. Look, I used to stock shoes at a department store, so I know all about how when you tear into a box with a box cutter or a knife or something, sometimes you'll scrape the box with the cutter, and I think that's probably what happened here. But oh well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start opening up this MODOK. I have not seen the show, the Patton Oswalt show on Hulu. I want to. I just have not got around to actually getting to it. But I have Hulu, so maybe at some point. For those of you who don't know, this isn't the first MODOK Build-A-Figure type of thing we've ever had. Toy Biz did MODOK a long time ago. And I kind of have a thing about Toy Biz with Build-A-Figures, and you know what, I'll go ahead and go into that a little bit here. I thought some... Oh, we got instructions. Cool. I thought some of Toy Biz's Build-A-Figures were great. I think some of their overall figures were great. However, I do think that they were a lot more hit and miss, and the reason I say that is because of, like, the way some of their figures would be painted in, like, this more gritty style. And then, secondly, like, the way they were proportioned. For instance, I've always loved that Toy Biz Colossus figure. But I can look at it and say, like, why are the colors on him so dark? And secondly, why has he got, like, a tiny waist with a giant chest? He looks like Rob Liefeld drew him. And I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion. I just think, like, some of them were hit and miss. Some of them were really good. Like, I remember Toy Biz came out with the Beta Ray Bill figure that looked amazing. And the same goes for their Build-A-Figures. I thought some of their Build-A-Figures were awesome. Some of them didn't look as cool, or like they would hold up. But they did do MODOK. I don't have that Toy Biz MODOK. I've never had a MODOK before, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I've seen a lot of pictures of it, and I've seen a couple of comparison videos to this one. And while that Toy Biz MODOK looks great, it does look kind of like it's almost too realistic looking. I want my comic toys to kind of look like the comics, and that one looked like it was almost a little bit too gritty, too real, if that makes sense. It almost looked like a messed up Garbage Pail Kid or something. Oh, that's not coming out. Okay, we'll just get what we can out. So we have the top of his head, his hair. I'm not gonna lie, when I see the top of MODOK's hair, it kind of gives me like a Frankenstein vibe. So there we go. Let's see here. Is that gonna come out? Cool. I'm pretty sure this is the base of his chair, like the bottom, I think. I like the coloring on this. It's like darker than I think the rest of it. Yeah. So like, oh. So here we have like the back of MODOK's chair. So it is a darker gold. This is more like this looks more like that Professor X chair from the Professor X figure. Like that kind of color gold. But the lining and everything in it has more like detail. Like they actually colored in the lining and everything. It's not just one solid gold like the Professor X chair. So we'll put that over there. This is the piece I've seen a lot of people complain the most about. It's like the middle little rocket piece, like the little fire piece that goes underneath the chair. And looking at it in person, I'd have to agree. It kind of looks like a weird flower that you'd see in like Willy Wonka's factory, like a candy flower. I think it's too much of that one red color. So yeah, this I will agree. This part of it kind of stinks. What do we got here? Alternate head. His faces have like weight to them too. That's actually pretty. Those are solid. They're not hollow at all. So this is like his open mouth. I do like the detail on him. Like it's a great sculpt. Oh, I see what they were saying. I saw some reviews where they were talking about like how he has pupils there, you just can't see them, and yeah, they are there. It's like a slightly different lining in the white. But like the sculpt, the way his teeth are, and it looks great. I like it. All the wrinkles, everything. What else we got here? Okay. We have his legs. just all one purple. And then we have that bottom fire piece. This one, I don't think it's perfect, but it looks a lot better than this. That just, like, the difference is crazy. This looks way better than whatever this is. Okay, try to get the spare hands out first here. Okay, if you can tell here in the box down here, he's got like open hands, but he does come with a fisted hand and like a kind of grabbing hand. So we can grab like the little movement, the little joystick on his chair, I guess. Yep. Alright, and lastly we have MODOK, front piece. He is, let me see here. Come on. Oh, there's like a piece of cardboard underneath his face. There we go. Yeah. I like this face sculpt too. Same thing, you can tell, hopefully the camera's picking it up a little bit with the, like eyes. He's got like full articulation in his arms. Granted, he's not going to have like bicep joint and everything, but ooh, that came right out. But there we go. I like the look and everything. It looks fantastic. Yeah. I'm trying to kind of figure out yeah, you want to be sorry, I apologize for the blankness here. You want to be kind of careful with the head, the face particularly. It goes in and it sits really well, but the moment you like lean him forward, it's gonna fall out. So be careful with that. Unless it like plugs in and snaps in a different way, does it? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try this one. Oh, see, now this one stays in well. This one stays in really well. The open mouth one is actually like staying in. There we go. But this one is having a problem staying in. Which that kind of sucks. The good thing about that, I mean, to be fair, it's not a good thing at all. That this face doesn't want to stay in, and if it moves forward, it's going to fall out. That sucks. But I guess to find a silver lining in something that kind of stinks, I do like this face more. So yeah, like, see, this one has like an actual, like, you got to push that in, and it ain't coming out. Either way, though, yeah, it kind of stinks that this one didn't want to go in all the, like, stay in, but I'm going to use this one anyway, so screw it. Yeah, let's start trying to get this guy assembled. Start with the legs. I will say one thing. As much as I love the chair, I love the face sculpt, the hair piece, all that stuff. I do wish there was a little bit more depth to his legs and his arms instead of just solid purple. It's not too much of an issue, but still. Okay, cool. I saw where some people were getting like 2 of the same leg. Mine are different, so I'm good. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug these in. No real noticeable like click when they pop in. I will say they have a nice click when you try to turn them. If you're getting that, then it's in. So let's get the other one. That one's tougher. There we go. I think I got it. Yep, there we go, got it. That one was a little bit tougher. The left leg was a little bit harder to get in there. I thought I might have to heat it up, but no, we're good. Yeah, once you start feeling like that click in the turn, that means you got it in there. Let me see, what else can we do with this guy before we get them all set up right? I actually like that. It's got like full range of motion here. I'm going to switch out his hands. I like the fisted and grabbing hand a little bit more, so we'll switch those out. They come right off. Simple enough. And then the other ones go like right on, so yeah. Let's get that one off. Apologies, I was trying to get it like set up to when I brought him back to camera, it would look like he's controlling the chair with the joystick. Trying to get it there. It's kind of hard to like line it up. Close enough. It's you might have to heat up that hand a little bit to stretch it out so you can grab the stick itself. But yeah. Yeah, that head is staying in there, thankfully. I still don't know why this one didn't want to stay. That sucks. There we go. So far, so good. Alright, let's get the rest of this guy in. I've seen where people say the whatever face you're not going to use can like go in the back here or something. They can kind of set it in there and then put the back piece on. I'm going to try that, but only after I do something else. So we are going to go ahead and try to get everything set up here. So it looks like that goes in there. And then nice snap. He is very front heavy, probably because of how heavy the face and all the limbs are. But yeah, like he's like leaning even in my hand. We got the headpiece, which I'm thinking I probably should have put on first, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. Let's take that off. I should have put it on like here and then snapped it on. There we go. It comes apart really easy, at least. Uh, okay, so you just place that in there. Now that's another thing too. I wonder if the other face would hold up better with the head in, because it does kind of push down into like holding it in place. But either way, let's go ahead and now we can go ahead and snap the back on here. There we go. Yeah, he is very, oh man. Like I'm having a hard time like holding it from the bottom, like he's so front heavy. But there we go. I like it. So far so good. So this is the part that everybody hates. I'm not gonna lie, including me. It does look pretty dumb. I think it just pops in here. That was kind of a weird thing to get in there. It's just a one like ball. It does move though. That part moves. So then we just take this last part, plug that in. Oh, there we go. So right off the bat, I noticed a lot of people saying because he's so front heavy, he'll lean forward and fall. I can kind of feel that. Like if you tap him, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I got lucky. See, now he's leaning a little bit forward. But it's like he's not falling, though. If I move him, maybe. Different positions on the bottom plastic part. That one's a little wonky. I don't know. Mine is not really having any issues standing. I bring that up because I saw some people saying he was so front heavy they were having a hard time getting him to stand and like sit there. But I'm not. Like, not really. So what they were doing was they were putting the face in the hollow part of the back, like storage. They would put the face and the extra hands in there, and it would balance them out more. I'm probably still going to do that just so I have a place to put this. But, yeah. Yeah. Not too much of an issue with standing, at least. But yeah, there's our MODOK. I like it. I think it's a really good figure, and you know, to be fair, that's coming from somebody who doesn't really know much about MODOK. Yeah, I didn't even play like the Avengers game. He was like the main villain in that, right? I don't know. I saw that game look like Destiny, and I bounced. But yeah, there we go. MODOK. I like it. I think it's great. It's a great like sculpted mold, and I get like there's everybody was having this kind of debate between this and the Toy Biz one. Having seen the Toy Biz one, I think this one looks better. It looks more like comic book MODOK. The Toy Biz one has, and this kind of goes for a lot of Toy Biz figures in general. I think Toy Biz kind of tried to give them too much of like this grittier look. I think this just looks like a great MODOK out of the comic book. So there you go, MODOK. Yeah. It's funny, my friend Cranky was talking about wanting like the Elvis MODOK. Like, he doesn't hate it, and he's like, I might get that. I don't know if I can go that far with MODOK, but, yeah, cool. Awesome. Glad I don't have that, like, leaning forward too much issue. Yeah, he stands on his own. I mean, I know he's not technically standing, but there you go. Yeah, cool. Like it. Thanks for checking it out. I'm not sure what we'll do next. Now that I'm at least home for the first part of today, Maybe now we can get into the Wendigo, um, or move on to Marvel Legends, more Marvel of the other Marvel Legends. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But either way, awesome. Thank you for checking this out, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed that comic book one that I kind of used as a filler. Um, Experiment type of thing. But yeah, thank you, and I'll catch you guys on whatever we do next.